What's going on, diamonds in my diamond status gents? This is your girl, Miss Trey That Gym, and your girl, Kgold. Period. You are either watching us on Gym Spot TV on YouTube or That Gym Enterprises fan page. Okay? So, what I need you to do, if you're clocking in right now, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share this, comment, subscribe, follow your girl on Twitter at Miss Trey That Gym, and follow K Gold at underscore K Gold. Wait, underscore K underscore Gold underscore on Twitter.
Complicated.
All things that you have to do in order to get your tail on there. So I'm about to create a watch party. I'm about to invite a few of y'all to come join us as we talk smiggity smack for the end of the year. Um, where's my notes at? Oh, we're gonna get into what we drinking too.
This is special number right here.
We're gonna get into what we drinking too. So of course this is gonna be 2019 end of year wrap up. You could have handed to me. Come on, have a seat, bro. Y'all remember how I do it when I go live. You get it raw, baby, the way it is, okay? So if you're talking to us, just or anything we talking about, just comment below or on the side for YouTube. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Eddie Kane. Happy New Year, sir. That's our YouTube. Let's see. Okay. So basically, let me turn this down. Okay. So let's get into it. This is the end of the year wrap up. Diamond Talk with your girl, Miss Trey That Gym and Kgold with the period. I'm going to be looking at two different places. So if y'all catch me doing one of these, y'all know I'm looking at YouTube. And if you catch me doing one of these, y'all know I'm looking at Facebook. All right? Okay. So basically, we're going to be covering some celebrity news, pop culture, church news, and some business.
We're covering all the things.
We're going to cover it all tonight. Hey, Mahogany. How you doing, boo? How you doing?
Good.
Okay, so first thing first, when we go into celebrity news, I want to talk about one of the ones that kind of hit on, and we talked about this a little bit on Diamond Talk, but we really couldn't put it up because the sap ball over here was crying, singing, laughing, and crying, singing, and all that stuff. But Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
It actually shocked me how much. I see y'all looking for two bowls and a chocolate. I love it. So basically, what has happened is, he passed. What's his saying? Move forward or forward moving. The marathon. I know it's the marathon continues. I know it's about moving forward and study, keep moving and don't stop. So basically, I like the fact how it hit the community so hard. That it was actually a decent human being out here trying to do something for the kid. You know what I'm saying? And his life got taken away from him at 33.
Yeah, 33. He actually was doing a lot for himself as young as he was, because not only was he a rapper, artist, he was an actor, he was a philanthropist, and he was an entrepreneur. He opened his own store, the Marathon Clothing Store.
Okay.
That's actually, unfortunately, where he got shot.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I think he was trying to do something, and he kept saying to people, hey, if I die, do this or do that. And it was like, it's sad to say when you're doing something nice for anybody or the community, I see how people actually really just don't take you so serious.
Right.
And then, or they take you so serious that you end up losing your life, which to me is a tragic thing. Don't forget to share, y'all. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Okay. And don't forget to subscribe if you on YouTube. Okay. But anywho, so basically, yeah. And then Diane Carroll. First of all, I need a moment of silence. That was the mother of all mothers, baby. Diane Carroll, beautiful
beautiful,
woman.
fabulous.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Miss Diana and all the rich misses.
Really
Pop Daddy,
somebody
what the
to
I'm
like
about to
aspire
Hey,
to
I
be.
fell
You
with the
feel
E
me?
clad with the belly. Hey,
The epitome of class. You heard?
Eddie, to you too.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Mama was acting since she was 18 years old.
Come
Died
on.
at the age of 84.
Come
You
on.
heard?
And still was looking gorgeous. While
Still was
she
looking
did
amazing.
it.
Like,
Yes.
and for
Give me
those of
something to look forward to at 84.
man.
That's all I'm
And
saying.
gave us some of our favorite roles.
Yes, she did. What's that, Claudine? What was the name of that? Claudine, right? Y'all know I ain't good with names.
I know she was Dominique Devereaux. You feel me on Dynasty? She
Yes.
was Marion Gilbert on A Different World.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was Eleanor Potter in The Five Heartbeats. She played Jimmy's wife. That's my movie, y'all.
Jimmy!
Y'all know I love a singing movie.
Jimmy!
All right, who else we got?
Yeah.
John Witherspoon.
Oh my God. First of all, that was Pops in your head. I don't care what you say.
That hurt.
Everybody thought Pops was they Papa. Daddy. Papa Daddy. And Papa Daddy was okay on Boondocks. I just got to put where he was trying to go with all the young girls and stuff. Y'all, come on now. John Witherspoon could have got it. Y'all know the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. He was old school with a little queen. Okay, anyway. So let's go into the newest one, Juice
WRLD.
Okay, because see, listen, I just told my age right there. Okay, Juice WRLD ain't even spelled WRLD, it's WRLD. So I don't know if he would, because like Flo Rida is really Florida, but I didn't know if he was trying to do something special. You know what I'm talking about? So I ain't want to make a mistake and be like, oops, that did it again. Anywho, but Juice WRLD, it's something when you don't really want to be in the system or you don't want to be considered or go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He like me, he like Freedom Orange. He like Freedom Orange so damn much. This he done set up and ate a bunch of pills in order not to get caught by the man. So RIP. But I can't, I'm Trey fucking. I'm gonna crack my joke. First of all, bruh. You supposed to live to tell the story. You supposed to live to tell the story. You ain't live to tell the story, baby. You supposed to live to tell the story. He didn't live to tell the damn story. The rule of thumb is live to tell the damn story. Period. I said it. Period. She gonna let me go out there. Well, let me finish then. I started. Let me finish. Okay.
Shame the devil though.
First of all, baby, nobody in their right mind is going into the airport with illegal substances anyhow. Everybody and their mama know they checking your cat, ladies, your dinglings, men's, for everything under the sun, but what the hell they supposed to be looking for, which is bombs and terrorist goddamn attacks. They is looking for everything. They all in your coochie hairs, all in your ball hairs. Yes, I said it. They be all in there. And you got the damn audacity to eat up some pills.
Wait, but this wasn't no private jet? He ain't had no private jet?
I thought he was flying commercial. Tell you how much I know.
But it was so much drugs on the plane. How could he be flying? I don't know, friend. It was like 70 pounds of weed, like.
But this my thing though. They should have waited till tomorrow, baby, because in Chicago, when you finish, it's about to be legal in this mother. Hand me that shirt right there. If you want to get your That Gym 420 apparel, you go ahead and we got Cash App. We got all of that. You can get your 420 apparel pre-orders. All you got to do is Cash App, Cash That Gym ENT. Again, that is cash sign That Gym ENT. Cash App us today, $20, or you can buy two for $35. Into who? Moving on.
All right.
And the dumbass criminal award goes to Felicity Hoffman and the rest of they dumbass. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay, that was a crazy situation.
Talk to me.
I like to call them Felicity, Lori, and the cheating chain gang. You heard? Because I don't understand. It's like you have all of this wealth and resources. You guys are not broke. You know what I mean? You're actresses. You've been in the industry. And I don't know about the other. I think it was 13 of them in total that got indicted or arrested or something like that.
Exactly.
But those two are the ones at the forefront. You know what I mean? But I know y'all have the resources. Y'all could have, got them some tutors or something. Come on now. Y'all over here lying to get y'all kids in school and faking the test scores and all the things like that. Come on now.
She done gave y'all sophisticated. Now
Felicity done owned up and took her little 2 weeks in jail now.
All that her forgot was 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Wait a minute. One of them got 4 months or something.
Now, I don't know about that, but I know the rest of them, since they decided to plead not guilty, is facing 45 years with all their combined charges. However, they're not going to get that. Probably more like 6 months to 2 years.
So basically, let's get this straight. They ain't that damn dumb then. I take the dumbass award back of 2019 then. They don't get it. I think Juicy WRLD, you still hold the candle. I'm sorry you was in the grave right now, son, but I guess you still hold the candle about that one. Anywho, moving on. Because, I mean, hell, they getting away with it. They getting away with it. I'm mad as hell. Wait a minute. They getting away with it?
I mean, they still, no, they getting indicted. They haven't been sentenced.
I'm sorry. If it had been one of our black ass.
Oh, it would have been done.
Okay? We was getting already. 5 to 7. 5 to 10. 10 to 20. Dang it. We was getting something. Okay? We was not about to walk away that easy. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. No, no. To the no, no, no. Moving on. Okay. John Legend, what do you think about him getting the sexiest man alive award?
Come on, y'all. Y'all know he looked like Arthur. His woman said
she
it.
Said that
boy ain't got no nipple. Chrissy said it too. She sent him the Arthur meme.
Oh. Well, she can do that.
And he laughed. You feel me?
She can do that because she got.
So she know, we know. Why we gonna act like we don't know? They must be talking about because his music. Maybe his music make him sexy.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think John
He's
Legend...
not ugly though. He's attractive, but the sexiest?
Do y'all think John Legend is the sexiest man alive? YouTube, Gem Spot TV, the Gem Enterprise. What y'all think? Let me know. Comment down below. We would love to chitter chat with you. You say her. Well, she can call that man Arthur because she had his babies. So technically, if you have that big head man babies, you can call him whatever you like. That's different. I'm sorry.
I suppose you're right.
I guess I am. No objections there. But sexiest man alive, no. He nice looking. You said the man looked like a dog. Ain't Arthur a dog?
No, Arthur's an aardvark.
A dog?
No.
What? What is an aardvark? I don't know. A dog? He looks like a dog. Eater. You sure we talking about the same Arthur?
I don't know.
Arthur from the little bitty eyes with the big glasses on Channel 11.
I'm gonna Google it later.
Arthur is a dog. Or is Clifford the dog? Clifford is the dog. Whatever. Y'all know what the hell I'm saying. Anywho, moving on. Hello, everyone. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I don't think he's sexy neither. I don't either, Miss Young Man. I don't either. He ain't the sexy. No, he's not. Now, Idris Elba. Nah.
Sexier.
Sexier. That is the sexy man alive right now. Even with the gray hairs he's developing. That man fine. Ooh, see, I'm more God. And that other dude from Ghost.
Like a David Banner type of.
Did I say from Ghost? I mean Power. Ghost from Power. Amari
Oh, Amari
Harvard.
Harvard.
I don't even like Snow Yellow Man.
Talking about
But
Snow
that
Yellow.
stuff right there. Yes, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm telling you, listen, I don't even like no yellow man, but that yellow man right here, no said. Move on before I get in trouble.
Let's talk about somebody who really been wilding in these streets. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah,
He's had a wild ride in 2019. Really, this whole decade, if you want to be honest. I don't know what's up with that man.
Lord,
You think he
Lord,
losing his mind?
Lord.
He done sold himself?
Listen, can I just keep it 100?
What's up?
Cuban got the reality check. His Cuban Gooden Jr. Cuban Gooden Jr. They finally got the reality check his ass need. I'm sorry. That man didn't, I don't care what nobody say, he don't identify as a black man. First of all, he checked the other box. Okay, allegedly. He checks the other box. I'm sorry. He checks the other box. I just don't think he identified as a black man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just really no way around it. He out here grabbing all type of titties and booties.
Was they black women? I doubt it. That's not his flavor. It's not chocolate. It's more like milk chocolate. I'm sorry. I'm being nice by saying milk chocolate and not regular white milk. Period. Pooh. Okay. Let's give him 100 and shame the devil. Okay? All right. Oh, we gonna get on Juicy Smollett. We gonna get on Juicy Smollett. Trust, we will be on him shortly. He in pop culture. We coming to him quickly. But yeah, he did. He had a rough one. Also, while we in there, let's talk about other people who I just feel like the law would have never touched if he would have still been hitting them hits and they was able to still make the kind of money they was making on him back in the day. Ara to the Kelly. First of all, I'm gonna say this. Do you think we should destroy his music or do you think we should embrace the music but throw his ass away? Which one you think?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't necessarily believe in throwing all of his music away because certain individuals are musical geniuses. And I won't lie, in the past I have been like, nope, F it all, won't listen to none of it. But to be honest, it's kind of inescapable. Everywhere I go, every function I go to, they gonna play, you know what I mean, one of his songs. And I just feel like some of the music is good, but where the issue lies with me and a lot of other people, I think, is that some of the songs start feeling a little creepy crawly when you put it in the context of what he was allegedly doing at that time. You feel me?
Listen,
my
half
mind's
of y'all
telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump.
What a little bumpy to the grandy, baby. Listen, let's be clear, okay? Most of y'all 90 babies, sorry to tell you, baby. Your mama and them was bumping it in the grinding to y'all. We done already made the babies we gonna make up off that good music. Let's keep it 100, okay? Some of you 90 babies are product of R. Kelly bumpity and the grandy. Pulling up to the Jeep. What's that other one? Going half on the baby. All I need is your body next to me. Sing on, na, 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 your body, na, na. Most of you 90s babies was made off of that. So I'm just going to say this. I say throw away and let that fool stay in jail for his crimes he committed. But the music, baby, most of y'all babies was made by it. I'm just saying. Period. Put it in the book and see if he can read it. You know what? Y'all will not get me talking about the illiteracy of R. Kelly on this here live. You will
pettiness.
not do it tonight.
Who's that?
And you will not do
Petty
that
king.
tonight. Okay? Moving on. Wendy Williams, the messy divorce. Now everybody is talking major trash about Wendy Williams and this messy divorce she's going through, but y'all gotta understand, Miss Wendy Williams, she talked about everybody and their mama. When you sit in seats like this and on the biggest platform, bigger platforms like how she got, you gotta know when your stuff hit the fan, everybody and their mama gonna talk about it. She was trying to stay all private. She was one of them private ones, clutching her pearls when y'all talked about her. Oh, don't put me in the media. Ma'am, listen, I've been talking about folks since 2010. Do you think when all hell break loose in my own life, I know people ain't gonna talk about Miss Troy and Jim every chance they damn get?
I mean, I think she's in a field where she know no matter what, people gonna talk about you. But at the end of the day, I mean, nobody can blame somebody for like not wanting to be in the spotlight when they life crumbling. But at the same time, girl, please. I know it's your job, but girl, please. It's somebody else's job too.
F word, Wendy Williams.
It's somebody else's job too.
Period.
And it's T.
I said what I said.
And we gonna talk about it.
I said what I said. I like Wendy Williams. I really do.
I like her too.
But when you sit in the judgment seat, you put everybody else's business out in these streets, right through these streets, you got every right to get your damn business out in these streets too. How dare you try to tell somebody no, don't talk about me. Ma'am, you all of 5'11", you wear a wig, so it gets you about 6'2", ma'am. I'm still mad at her about making that Whitney Houston biopic. Okay, I ranted about it right here on YouTube. Go check it out. Okay. Anywho, moving on. Okay, so I like Wendy. I do. I love what she has done and accomplished in radio, in on television, all of that. But let's just keep it 100, ma'am. You are not exempt. When you talk about people, you get what the hell you put out. Period. Pooh. Moving on. Let's go to pop culture. Let's talk about Juicy. Thank you. She said I'm right. Thank you. Let's talk about Juicy Smollett. Or in other words, Jussie Smollett. So Jussie Smollett basically tried to say he got his ass whooped here in Chicago. First of all, let me tell you how we get down in Chicago. You wouldn't have been walking away from it with just a little bumpity and the scrapity. If we kicked your ass, everybody would have knew we kicked your ass.
That's so
facts.
That's a real
okay. Facts. Because we got something called ice cold water running through our veins. And at any time, we liable to go off on something. And you got the audacity to sit up there and lie and use taxpaying dollars to say, so you can get a bigger check? Allegedly, to protect myself. But
I don't know. All of that is too much. My brain hurt. It's too much. Why is you doing it? Doing the most. That's how I feel. You're doing the most.
Jussie Smollett. And the
he ain't the only one lying these days now.
That girl, Carla Sanchez, who tried to lie so she wouldn't have to go back to Honduras.
Yes, man. Faked her own kidnapping. Like, it was crazy.
But my thing is, she was trying not to go back to Honduras because she didn't want to leave her man. Them little lady parts was hot. Hot to trap, baby.
I mean, I'm sure that ain't the only reason. When you're a teenager, you just want to be with your friends and you trying to plan your life out according to that. At the end of the day, that was bogus.
First of all, I just want to say this.
I just don't want to.
If you're just tuning in, this is Diamond Talk. You are watching with Miss Trey, that Jim, and Kgold with the period. You can catch us live every Tuesday, either on Jim Spot TV or that Jim Enterprises fan page. Okay, so on Facebook. So anywho, basically, I'm gonna say this: she should have got an ass whooping. First of all, what's the problem is CPS, Child Protective Services. Y'all have taken the power away from the parent. Now, some of these ass whoopings go too far. Like, I've seen some ass whoopings get recorded that I wish for the child's sake. See, I'm so glad they didn't have social media when I was getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
Okay? When my mama was opening up a can of whoop ass. I I am very glad that she didn't have social media to record it. But my mother was a queen. I don't think she would have. But sometimes people think they need certain things so that they can make their points or bring their points across better, you know. And so to make an example of you, you know what I'm saying? To me, a lot of these ass whoopings shouldn't be getting recorded. Like that little boy who got his ass whooped shouldn't have been recorded. However, she did what she needed to do. She had to come up there and go a little crazy on his little bad ass. Sometimes you got to do that.
When she was calling him like little N-word.
Yeah, yeah, little nigga. That's what she called that baby, po baby. Yeah. We censor that. I said it.
She said it with her chest too.
Yeah, I mean, look, me and you, little nigga. I was like, who? I clutched my pearls, but then I thought about it. I didn't see the teacher stop her. See, let's be clear. If he wasn't as bad, the teachers would have stopped her.
And I think he actually was apologizing for disrespecting her. So I'm thinking
he must have did something real.
Probably, you know, maybe threw something at her or cursed at her or did something.
And she had to go in. Okay?
And it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes.
Where that chick is, she owed me a prayer. You stupid.
And I really don't believe in talking too crazy
Get
to your
somewhere,
kids.
Justin.
But you got to know which kid to talk crazy to. Some kids is crazy. And you got to get to their level for them to understand just how serious you are.
Listen, I have a disclosure. If I babysit your kid, don't tell me I can't kick their ass. Listen, I will kick a kid ass. I'm sorry. I live by the creed of where you act the fool at, you shall get it. So with that being said, I can't say my nieces and nephews and stuff, they pretty good though. I don't have no problems. Like my little cousins and my and I call them my nephews, or you know, my best friend's children. I don't have no problem with the kids. Kids, I guess they understand she crazy. We just don't behave, but she crazy. We want no trouble. We don't want no damn trouble. We just don't want no trouble. So I think that a lot of times, I personally think that we get mad and want at the parent for not quote unquote parenting, but then when it comes time to parent, kick their ass, better rise for the child. Beat that butt B times, that's Bible. Okay, Bible. We forget that we take the personal power away from a parent. But I'm here to tell you, exactly, I call little children when they bad Henry or little Henrietta. Okay? Okay. And like Aunt say, we beat the hell out of little Henry. You better take Henry home. One little Henry was on the bus one day. Ooh, when I was working downtown, I thank God I don't work down there no more, because I can drive my car. This little something go, ooh, I want to take my whole elbow and just.
I don't know, but I feel like the key, whether you decide to whoop your child or not, you need to know.
That's the head,
but your child, at least make sure you explain to them. You feel me? Don't just be that mofo that just be cursing at your child.
You know what I hate? I hate parents like you.
What you mean?
Why you gotta talk to me while you kicking on my ass? I just don't appreciate
it. Ain't gotta be
that.
While I'm kicking your ass, but I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay,
before or
after the ass whooping.
I might sit you down after.
Okay, or during. See, my mama was the cat. She kick your ass and talk to you during the ass whooping. I told you what. I knew this was gonna happen. You knew got the good thing.
Question: did you listen?
Hell no, cause I ain't never getting no more whoopings. I don't like to be discussions when you whooping my ass. Just be quiet. And kick my ass and be quiet. Oh, no. The whole elbow. I ain't lying. I'm going to give it to them, girl. The whole elbow. We don't explain. We just whoop ass. They know why they getting whooped. Exactly. I bury it. You know why you getting this ass whooping. You know why you suffering through this ass whooping. Get this ass whooping. That's all I'm saying. Period, Pooh. Period. Period, Pooh. Period.
Period. What's next on our list?
So basically, this sister talking about what's next on the list. Whatever we talk about. Oh, speaking of this, what is your New Year cocktail? This is Ciroc. apple syrup. I'm not being sponsored, but I just want to tell you, Diddy, Diddy, take that. You did your thing on that with a little green apple Mr. Pure with a little sour Kool-Aid in there, baby. This right here, this right here will have you toe up from
What
the
we calling
floor
that? What we
up.
calling that?
We calling this that blue diamond sparkle. Oh! Put your pinky out. Make sure y'all try this and then thank me later. All right, moving on. So I really was excited about the royal baby.
Yeah, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right?
Yeah, I was excited to see a sister, Duchess. Y'all call her Duchess, but that's a princess. The princess, okay? The Duchess of Sussex. Basically, she. Listen, I think that what I didn't like was everybody always say that racism is only American thing, but we just more. I feel America is more forefront with their bigotry, racism, homophobia, all that stupidity. Okay, they're more forward with it.
I agree.
But I was reading them articles all year, Europeans, and y'all can it with that we ain't racist crap. That woman couldn't do nothing right. She didn't wear her shoes right. She couldn't wear her shoes right.
She not wearing stockings. You don't think she hot as hell under all of that?
She couldn't wear the right coat.
She didn't wear a hat.
Her hat wasn't on properly.
She wore black fingernail polish.
It was like and then wait.
She wore Dior to her baby shower.
And the same outfit that she had on was one of the same outfits that the other princess chick had wore. They didn't give her the same flack at all. So a black journalist brought it to everybody's attention that she wore the same outfit one of them other princess wore, and then nobody they said how beautiful it was and all this and that. But when Miss Meghan wears it, it's a damn problem. Y'all are too passive aggressive with your racism. That's all. But y'all ass is still racist. I said what I said.
Period.
Who gonna check me, Pooh? Moving on, but I was excited about her baby. I liked the way she and her husband stuck by each other because she was having some issues with postpartum and depression, and she actually spoke on it publicly.
Yes.
And you know that's something that the royals don't really do. So they had a hell of an issue with the fact that she came up front forward with the fact that she's having issues, you know, with
just adjusting
with postpartum depression.
You know, adjusting to life after pregnancy. And she is not shy about being vocal, telling them, no, I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
Hey,
Shampoo! What's the tea, boo? What's the tea? We're talking about this pop culture and all this other stuff that been going on in 2019 wrap up. But I do want to backtrack on Juicy. I mean Jussie.
Jussie?
Y'all got me calling that man Juicy. I'm gonna say this though. I don't like the way that we kind of coming after him with the lawsuit situation. To me, that's too much. Yeah, he lied. Yes, he wasted taxpayer dollars, but y'all waste taxpayer dollars all the time.
Literally.
All the mother
literally
time.
Be posted up waiting to just catch a mofo
for nothing.
Stupid.
When a mug just ran into my vehicle, you don't want to take a police report on that, Chicago police, but you want to take time to just sit in a cut and try to find somebody speeding trying to go to work. Well, it wasn't me. I don't speed.
Next topic.
Don't y'all try to catch me. Listen, if you're watching, that ain't me. I does the speed limit, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Okay. But in all seriousness, though, yeah, it's a trip. It's a real big trip for me. Anywho, moving on.
That's a trip. I hope he gets it together in the new year.
I just don't like that they going after him.
I don't either.
To me, it's like, okay, You in the courtroom. Why you going after him? He didn't already, well, he didn't confess, but y'all found that his claims was unfounded. And my thing is, races in Chicago are worse than anything because in the 80s, they was spinning little children faces, i.e., me. So you trying to tell me you only got away with a little bump on your head, a little elbow here and there, bruh, you would have got your eyeball would have been hanging out. They'd have had to reattach it back to the socket. Come on now, stop bull stuffing now. We talking about getting let's tell the truth.
Oh wow.
Let's tell the truth.
Yeah.
Let's tell the truth.
Wait, where this happened at?
This happened in Chi-Town.
No, where in Chi-Town?
I don't give a damn if it happened on the north side, east side, west side in Chicago. Even white folks in Chicago don't play that shit. That's what I'm saying. He lying.
You right.
That couldn't have happened here. Juicy, that didn't happen. Juicy. Like David Chappelle.
I'm
you.
Sorry, boo. The math just ain't mathing. The math is not mathing.
Speaking of 2019, David Chappelle basically, after his comedy special, the LGBTQ ABCLMAG community came for his head on a platter. Now, I'm going to say this. I feel personally, comedy is the only form of freedom of expression that a person has without feeling like, okay, I'm going to censor myself all the way. Now, don't get me wrong. It is some straight booty chatter on a lot of situations. Like literally a friend of mine right here on YouTube, Simply Key. Hey, boo, hey. She posted something on Facebook about, how Ellen DeGeneres was doing some nice stuff for the holidays for people or whatever. And basically what ended up transpiring was one of the people got in the comment sections basically calling homosexuals pedophiles and all this and that. And I'm like, and I went in. First of all, ma'am, what do that have to do with the prostitute in China? Every homosexual is not a goddamn pedophile. You got more goddamn heterosexual pedophiles than you damn do gay ones. Okay? So cut it out with the foolishness and the hatred and the bigotry. So they went into trying to call a sister a moron, and I had to get that bit together. Okay? Because let's be clear. What you won't do in 2019 or the 2020 is think you're going to come for me without me coming for you. Before it was over,
you can check them up and down all day long.
But you won't be checking
sometimes
me.
You just can't teach a dummy nothing about
You won't be checking me.
Not you, fool. Oh. I'm talking about the biggie. Anywho. But yeah, y'all gotta quit that foolishness for real.
I'm sorry.
Educate yourself. It's really not that hard.
It's not at all.
It's really not that hard.
It's not.
So ignorant.
It's not at all.
It's so hateful. And will swear up and down, I don't hate anybody.
Lies.
I accept you. I just don't fool with it. Lies. I always say that. I accept it. I just don't fool with it. Clearly, that means you don't accept it.
Well,
it's a difference between tolerance and, you know what I mean.
Because I grew up in a different time.
And we've had that conversation.
Okay. When I was younger and I came out saying, hey, I dealt with women before and stuff like that, I was shunned in the church. It was like, oh my God. I mean, they preached about me. I was the worst devil in the church. You know what I'm saying? But however, most of your choir, oh, I ain't going to talk about it today. I ain't gonna talk about it today. Don't do it, Trey. Don't talk about it today. But most of your choir, no. But you want to talk about me over the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of, and I wasn't even considering myself at the time lesbian or bisexual. I'm queer. I'm peculiar, unusual. There's nothing like Trey. What you thought? Okay. So I had openly let it be known, and at that time, it wasn't like. It was a struggle for me because of what I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? So it made me fight it for years, even then. And it was like, but it was a hate thing with it. It was so much hate. And they would preach about me. I was the worst thing. Keep your daughters away from me. It was crazy. It was crazy. So I had not talked about it. I was like, forget that. I ain't talking about it ever again. I ain't going to tell nobody. So I had to be held if I did want freedom or deliverance, I had to be held in bondage
Mm.
because of what was spoke about. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that's why it's dear to my heart. Okay. And I can say this is something that's dear to my heart because it's like, if people want to be free, let these folks be free. Whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Let these people be free. If that freedom is getting prayer to get set free, or if that freedom is to live their truth and love who they love, who are you to be like, oh, you gonna go to hell? Oh, you dying? Oh my God, cough it out. Like as if I was gonna cough out being queer. Come on, what we doing? And this is what we went through. I went through then, but now, honey, I don't give a damn. It is what it is.
Myself.
I'm just
That was
being
beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Speaking of which, Julianne Hough, didn't she recently come out to her, like her husband and come out and tell the world that she was bisexual?
First of all,
that she wasn't straight. That she wasn't straight. I'll say that.
That she wasn't straight. I don't know if she identifies as bisexual, gay, or whatever. I think she came out, she just told her husband, like, I love you, I married a man, but I am this. And of course, the folk at the fan, because he was shocked. You know, he an NFL player. He was shocked. He was like, what? You got me messed up. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? You married me, but you like, you know, but she said, no, I love you. Like,
I love you. I choose you.
I choose you, but
I'm just letting you know this is what it is. This is what it was.
Exactly. Thank you, Chatrell. Okay. So she came out to him.
Yeah.
And baby, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. He did, but at first she said it was tough for him. But he ended up accepting it, her truth or whatever. And you know, it is what it is.
And then actually coincidentally, I think I just read earlier that he decided to, for his 2020 goals, one of them was exploring his own sexuality and intimacy within his marriage.
Oh. So, brother, that just mean you want a threesome. Ain't nobody stupid. So I'm like, okay. A menage a trois. I'm sorry. Let me be politically correct. A menage a trois. Oh, that's speaking French, man.
In the words of the ever stunning and iconic rapper, producer, singer, Missy Elliott, get your freak on, bro. Do what you gotta do.
Well, you know, my hubby ain't for the bull garbage. Let's go keep it 100. Listen, Big Ant don't play none of them games. He just want to be the only thing in the room, period. He don't play none of them games, and I ain't mad at him, bro. Okay, period. He like, I don't play them games. I want to be the only one in the room. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be just us, right? I'm like, yeah. I know you still watching. Give me some damn. He like, don't play them games with me. It was like, he said you damn right. That's right, baby. He's like, no, He's like, listen, I understand that's what you say, but now that you're marrying me, this is what it's gonna be. So hey, it is what it is.
Speaking of marriages, who got married this year? Nicki Minaj, right?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj did get married.
That was very controversial.
Because she married allegedly a rapist, right?
Allegedly? That's alleged.
Okay, wait. Was he actually charged for rape?
Did he actually do a bid? Should be the question. And the answer is yes. I'm almost certain.
Oh. We should make us another one real quick. I'll keep the people entertained. She'll be right back. Because we're going to be a little longer tonight talking about these 2019 things. And if there's anything y'all want us to talk about, make sure to do me a favor and comment it so we can talk about it. Let's talk. But if the man was actually, convicted of the situation, then It's not alleged, but allegedly to protect myself, she married. Hey, I ain't no damn fool. Nicki Minaj got long money, and I don't need her trying to sue the Diamond Talk, okay? Because as y'all can see, my background here, for some reason, is showing me that y'all can't see the fact that it's a background, but in other video, I can see it. So that goes to tell you I need some money for this production.
Look,
so don't
Nikki, Miss Onika, Miss
Girl, go make that and come back so we can get this finished.
We just stay
facts, listen.
We mean no harm.
We mean no harm, Miss Nikki. We mean no harm, Miss Nicki Minaj. What your new name is? We mean no harm. But everybody was basically coming after her because of the simple fact that the man was either convicted or tried for raping somebody. So, well, y'all gotta understand. Nicki Minaj has tried Meek Mills, Safari, Drake allegedly to protect myself. You understand me? Either one. Allegedly to protect myself. And let's just say, wrap it on up with this. Nicki don't just spread it wide for any old body in the industry. You know what I mean? Well, she don't have to because she got long money. When you got long money, when you got long money, I was reading comments. I'm sorry, y'all. When you got long money, you really don't have to do that. Hey, Diamond Thing. Hey, Boo. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Frederick. Hey, y'all. So basically, you really don't have to, when your money long, baby, you ain't, it's things you can get away with that everybody else can't just get away with. Okay. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? You can get away with certain stuff. So also, speaking of, I don't know who else did get married this year. I don't know who else got married this year. Do y'all know who else got married? Nicki also has a fake long booty. Woo! He said she ain't got no nipple.
Damn. Is it long now? I don't know what it is.
Well, one time she was twerking. This ain't allegedly. It happened. I like you, Nicki Minaj. I really do. I love a woman like you because I like her hustle. Okay, because she came from nothing to something.
But what I said what I said.
But she got on that. She got on that platform, on that stage, and when she was twerking, one of her booty cheeks looked like it flipped inside out.
Yeah.
So,
and I think she was on set for like a future video shoot or something, and it looked like her booty was having wardrobe malfunctions.
They poking cosmetic flesh. Ooh. I didn't say it. That was a comment. Ooh. Oh, catch it. Catch it. Anywho.
Look, I said too much.
So another thing that was surprising in 2019 was Ty and Julie Chrisley.
Oh, that situation is so messy.
Let's just be clear.
Southern messy.
To all of you business owners, let this be a lesson for you. Okay? Let this be a lesson for you that it'll forever be a lesson. Don't your butt be out here in these streets thinking that it's sweet. Because, baby, if you don't pay Uncle to the Sam, the IR to the S, you better treat Uncle Sam and your cousin IR to the S like it ain't, like this #1 priority. Because you will lose your whole booty hole and be in federal prison getting that booty hole mangled. If you don't, I'm sorry.
How much do they owe again?
It was millions. A lot of money. It was a lot of money. It was long money.
But then their daughter got dragged into the situation. Did you hear about that part of the message story?
No. Hey, Zyder. Hey, Joy.
Okay. Allegedly, she was having an ongoing relationship affair, whatever the sort, with someone who is connected to the FBI or whoever was working against her parents in their tax evasion case.
It's fact or alleged? To protect myself.
Factually alleged.
Okay, factually alleged. I like that. I like that factually alleged. I
And
like that. I like
and
that.
so it was that the father, Mr. Todd, Miss Todd, Mr. Todd.
Okay, what y'all not gonna do is use the wrong pronouns, okay?
I'm
Because he
sorry,
would
you
a
right.
whole BBW.
You right. Introduced to him.
Why? Because he a little what to make me. He knew to make me a woman. Because if I was a man, because I do got some masculine energy. Y'all can say what you want. I don't just believe in being no soft ass woman. That's just not my forte. I tried for years for you pastors and you apostles to make you men feel good, but I just can't do it. I'm sorry. It ain't in my DNA or my nature, okay? To be no punk ass woman, okay? I just ain't got it in me. It is what it is. You can think what you want to think, okay? But I thank God that he made me a lady because let's be clear. Oh, he said she's a lady. Let's be clear. I would be tired. I'd be flamboyant as hell. Like me a BBW and be flamboyant as hell. I would love to have on all the shops. Prince, did you see I put on my Prince hair today for the new year to let you know I would turn into Prince. Factually.
A fool. But yeah, okay. Okay, factually, allegedly.
So we got to use the right pronouns.
Yes. Okay, Mr.
He
Todd.
is he, him,
and his.
There you go.
Mr. Todd invited his daughter out for lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when they meet, she thinking he gonna apologize, I guess, for straining their relationship. Turns out he bring her there to accuse her of having this said relationship, and ratting them out. And he was basically like, and she went to Dr. Phil with it. That's why I say it's factually allegedly, boo. She went to Dr. Phil with it and told him, honey, my daddy said that if I don't tell the truth or stop talking to who I'm talking to, that he's going to leak my nudes.
Whoa.
My nudes and my sex tape. And I was just like, okay, come on now, hold up. All BS aside, okay, yes, on one hand, I get the family loyalty thing. That's kind of messed up. Not kind of, it is messed up. I don't think I would rat out my parents. Yeah. Unless, no, even if I was under fire, I don't think I would rat them out. But at the same time, y'all know what y'all did. Yeah. Y'all know what y'all did. So the fact that you would, in retaliation, want to do that against your own child, at the end of the day, you did what they saying y'all did.
But loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Let me say it again. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Okay. Loyalty, loyalty, listen. Matters a damn if they did it or not. You only guilty for what you admit to. So hell for you in our personal circle, because you came from our loins and got the nerve, the audacity to rat on me. You better not ever eat none of my food again. Ever.
Well, it's kind of hard to deny not ever eat none of my food.
Ever, heifer, eat none of my food again. Ever. I don't give a damn. Listen, you're only guilty what you admit to. I refuse to believe with all of me that my child that came out my coon, my child that came out my nutsack, my child is going to tell on me to anybody. Heifer, you better not eat none of my damn food no more. Hurry. I cook a sweet potato pie.
Well, there it is, folks.
Period. Now enough is enough. And speaking of the rest of y'all, let's just get on the rest of y'all for the 2019. Stop ratting out your friends after y'all no longer friends. Heifer, if I tell you something while we friends, my secret better stay safe with your punk ass, or I'm coming to whoop on your ass in the 2020.
Honestly.
Because enough is enough.
Because it's getting out of hand.
It's getting out of hand.
Y'all doing it for nothing.
At this point, y'all giving away the trade secret for nothing. It don't make sense to me. What type of damn friend are you? Nowadays, you got to have your friends. Okay, boo?
Like, mofos can't even fall out and then get back right no more.
Period.
You done gave it all away. Look at what's their names? April and Just Hilarious. Just spilled all that tea to Monique.
What happened? You see, I'm clueless. Like
Monique went live and played an audio of Just Hilarious on the phone with her, or she sent her audio message to iMessage or something where she was going off and talking about how April suck a lot of ooh and F a lot of ooh, and she was living fears at home to babysit the kids, allegedly, factually. Because you can go on YouTube and find that live. And so then Just, of course, in reinforcement had to go on Love and Hip Hop when they were airing and say, oh, I don't know why I lied to her like that. I don't know why I said those things.
ooh,
Girl.
baby, if you ever, ever, long as you live on God's green earth, play a conversation me and you had. First of all, let's be clear. That's another thing too. If you say something, be man or woman enough in 2020 to repeat what you say. That is a pet peeve of mine. Because I know you said it to them. Because they couldn't wait to come run and tell on your monkey ass.
Honestly.
And then you got a nerve, the audacity, okay, to try to tell what I said. Baby, come ask me. Because whatever I said, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again.
My thing is this. I don't feel like I have learned my lesson. I learned my lesson early on. Don't tell nobody nothing that you don't feel like, that you would not mind being repeated.
Yeah,
because chances are they gonna tell somebody.
Because the new thing
is they gonna tell their other best friend pillow talking with a boo. They might tell somebody. No, I'm just saying.
When me and my boo pillow talk, we ain't pillow talking about none of you people. We ain't talking about none of you people. Me and him, we ain't talking about none of y'all. Whatever y'all talk to me about, you talk to me about. We don't listen. We got lives. We ain't got time to be sitting around talking about some.
I'm not speaking on myself. I'm just saying my experience with certain individuals in the past has been that they will go tell somebody else, and then it'll come up in the most craziest ways that they done spilled your beans. So, new rule of thumb: learn how to keep certain things to yourself.
Period.
And in certain situations, it's okay to just bite your lip and walk away and take that L, because people gonna talk about you regardless. Sometimes people interpretation of you just gonna be negative. Yeah. You can't change everybody's opinion of you. You cannot argue with a fool.
That's true.
Period. So at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta choose your battles and know when to walk away and be like, you know what?
Thank you. I don't have time to handle your business and mine. I just don't.
Say what you gotta say. I gotta move on and move upward.
Ooh. Come on, move on and move upward. That's the word of 2020. Y'all been trying to do 2020 vision and all them cliches. Y'all 2020 need to be moving on and upward. On and upward. Hey, one more time. On and upward. And beyond, man. Oh, upward. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
On and upward.
Yes.
Yeah. Period, Pooh. Okay. On and upward.
All right, now. All right.
So moving on. Kevin Hart. You got a little tea on Kevin Hart from watching Hollywood or something like that.
Lord.
But Kevin Hart got into a really bad accident. I think it was September, October.
Yeah, somewhere around the summer.
And, he had to go through physical therapy and all this and that. But, prior to the year, Kevin Hart was in the blogs and stuff due to infidelity. Let's go.
Okay, so the tea on that story is, so we all know last year Kevin Hart got into some trouble because he had just got married to his new wife, Nico, who he was factually, allegedly messing around with when he was married to his old wife, Tori, right? So now they're married, they're together, and he gets caught up with this side chick who is trying to extort him for money on their sex tape or whatever. It don't happen. He ends up shutting it down. Good for him. Hoorah, hoorah. Now, this year, 2019. It comes to the mid-year and he gets into this bad car accident or whatnot. And so what the tea is on that is he had like some, what is it, like a 1970s Plymouth Barracuda. Like a, a really nice older car. But he wanted it just like how the original model would have been. Which means no motherfucking seatbelts and shit. He got these people fucked up.
Period.
He had these people messed up. And so what ended up happening was...
I was trying to put us back in frame because I kept getting out of frame, y'all.
What ended up happening was...
did I get back?
A couple of his passengers got really badly injured. And now they're suing him. Right?
Oh, shut up.
And so that happened. So he's had a rough year to start. But now he's just released this documentary, I think with Netflix, right? And so... the blogs was like releasing their taglines, their headlines about it. And one thing that stuck out, I guess, to them was that Aniko found out about his infidelity in the sex tape through a DM on Instagram. And so a lot of different blogs had posted this. I think People, probably Entertainment, Tonight, whatever. And so Hollywood Unlocked also did it. As you know, Hollywood Unlocked is a black blog.
Right.
And so ran by Jason Lee. And them over in LA. And so Kevin kind of decided to call them out and screenshot their posts and say, wow, out of this wonderful documentary, you chose this to be your headline, and that's bogus. Jason clapped back and was like, I'm sorry.
Because you don't get on none of the rest of them, TMZ, and none of the rest of them.
Period. You don't get on those others.
Period.
The way you try to get on the black blog sites. At the end of the day, we talk about your tea, but at the end of the day, it's already out there. We got to make a living too. We also talk about you when you're doing good. We also boosted you up when you were coming up. Exactly. So at the end of the day, pay homage. Like, just respect is where respect is due. We have to make a living. We got to talk about it. Like, we're not trying to slander you. It's no harm. Like, it's no foul, whatever. But at the end of the day, we doing what we got to do. And I can only respect that, to be honest, when it comes to Jason Lee.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say this, though. I feel like with that situation, honestly, we all got to make our coin. However you decide to make your coin is how you decide to make it. Some of y'all can care less about what going on, pop culture, celebrity news, business news, church news, all of that type of stuff. And then there's other people who love to hear the funny of it. It brightens your day to sip you a cocktail and watch you a little entertainment like Diamond Talk on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. How you doing? So you're elated. These things you look forward to, you know what I'm saying? And then just different advice and stuff like that. So my thing is, whatever people do for entertainment, you are a part of pop culture. Yeah. It is what it is. You're part of entertainment. Be mad if they ain't talking about you. Period. Be mad if they ain't talking about you.
Because honestly, I am sorry to say it. I mean, it sucks because nobody want to go online and constantly see negative stuff about them and their kids got to go see it. Woo, woo, woo. We get it, bruh. But exactly. They don't talk about you. Unfortunately, when you choose a career like that, you putting yourself in the limelight. And when you choose to put certain things about your life into the public, you did choose to do that. When you put this documentary out,
right?
Then you're leaving yourself open to critique and comments from the outside world to the people who you want to watch it. And they gonna watch it.
And they gonna watch it and they gonna critique it and they gonna tell you if you and your mama too and your wife.
And now they really gonna watch it.
But you know what tripped me out about the whole thing was the dumbass wife.
She's okay, she got into it with Jason.
Jason basically inboxed her like, hey, on the real tip, let's clear it up. Let's come on to the show, have an interview, clear all this up. She was declined with her little, I don't need that, no.
And then the love and joy.
Right, and then the bride screenshot it and sent it back to him on accident when she was trying to send it to somebody different. So, ma'am.
And this is what she said, y'all, factually, allegedly. She said something along the lines of, look at this dumb bitch. He a fucking clown. So Jason clapped back. And they had words, honey. You gotta look that up on your own time. But I'm gonna say they have words, honey.
Well, you got to give it to him. He basically said, "I tell it, heifer, you set up and you cheated on that man's that woman with that woman on that woman's husband, heifer, and now he doing the same thing to you, cheating on your dumb ass, and now you're mad and you want to come at me." Well, because he was married, Kevin Hart was married to that girl that was on what's that Wife Club, Tori Hart, the comedian lady. He was married to her, allegedly sleeping with the now wife. So hell, how you get them is how you lose them. I don't feel sorry for that hoe.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Mean, when you take shots, you know what I mean? She could have kept it cute. She tried to keep it cute from the beginning, but she was stunned. I'm sure
you know I'm trying to hold my mule
to Kevin
I'm ready
or
to get
to
started.
her friends or whoever. But at the end of the day, you decided to be messy, and you decided to be messy with the wrong woman.
Let's be clear.
Because Jason Lee do not care. He want all the smoke. And he gonna go back and forth and laugh about it at the same time and cut you deep. He said you ain't gonna be nothing but a stripper. I said,
First of all, let's be clear.
Jesus.
Can I just say what I need to say? First of all, you's a hoe, and you're mad, okay? That now you done got
she
caught.
She be a reformed hoe? You think she reformed?
Oh, cause she married him. Oh, she a reformed hoe now.
I'm asking. I don't know.
You see, I'm putting the shoulder out there. I'm sorry. She was.
I don't know.
First of all, allegedly, if you slept with that woman's husband while she was still married to him, you's a hoe. I said what I said. You's a hoe. I done been there. I know a hoe when I see one. It's levels to hoes. You got your church hoe, your sedity hoe, your hoe. Merry Christmas. Or the queen of the hoes. Or whoredom, I should say. Oh yeah, whoredom is a whole kingdom.
That one is deep, huh?
Whoredom is a whole kingdom. Whoredom. The Bible says whoredom for you Bible scholars, you good Christians. It said whoredom is a whole kingdom. You got queen of the hoes too. You got hoes who know they place and know not to mess with the main wife either. Then you got some of you little slutty hoes that don't understand that you got a place in the kingdom. So now the queen of the hoes do video. It's one queen hoe. She do videos try to huddle up the hoes in the town hall meeting to let these hoes that know they out of. I just don't know her name. I wish I did.
Lord? Okay, well
she get them hoes together.
The biggest.
Excuse me, she get them hoes together. Ooh. I don't know. Some at midnight. Anyway, she get them hoes together. Look up town hall meeting for hoes on YouTube or Facebook. She get them hoes together. The problem is y'all don't have the queens of the hoes checking you hoes no more. And so you hoes then lost your place. And y'all getting disrespectful. And some of you hoes got husbands at home. And then when you get caught, want to act like the right, crazy, lethargic, bewildered. No, hoe. I ain't crazy, lethargic, or bewildered. You is a hoe. I knew you was a hoe. You always been a hoe. And a church hoe is a worse hoe because she a sneaky hoe. I said what I said. Moving on. Period, fool. Come on, shout to it, shout tram.
Do I even want to move on?
Shout to it.
Well, I feel like we have to kind of touch on the kind of biggest whole topic of 2019, which was April and Fizz.
Oh, she is now she is a princess. She ain't a queen yet of the hoe. But anytime you listen, the Unbothered Award for 2019 go to Omarion.
Period.
Omarion is unbothered by the bull garbage. Some of y'all get too distracted in your journey. Come on, let me preach this thing to you. To you, to you. Some of you get distracted. Yes, you too. Get distracted in your journey. But you need to take on the Omarion armor and say, I'm unbothered by you, ho, in the 2019. I'm sorry, 2020.
You gotta dodge like for real. I don't even see you hoes. No. Not on my radar. Not on my radar. Not on my level. You can't even touch
Hoes.
me.
And to you dummies that was really
You
hoes,
can't
but
even
end up.
penetrate.
But I 20 lead us in 2019, hoes. Listen, if you became a reform hoe and got married, you divorced the man and then become his side chick. How dumb are you? 2019, I have seen too many of you wives that become reform hoes now want to become the statistic. Hoe, is you dumb or is you stupid? Which one is it? Because I need to know how the hell you go from being the wife to the side chick. How dumb are you? Don't be a reform hoe and then give up your freedom papers to become a regular, everyday side chick hoe. And you the worst of them all.
Terrible.
Because you don't even know that it's a ranking to you too. That dumb hoe, you didn't divorce them and became the side chick. Now the hoe is now the reform hoe because she didn't marry your husband. And now you the side chick. Explain. How you gonna demote yourself like that? Please leave that dumb in 2019. Please don't take that dumb into 2020. Amen?
Amen. Amen again.
Period. Oh, Marianne. Some of y'all gotta be unbothered like a Marianne. That's gonna be my 2020 period. I am unbothered like a Marianne.
But really though, I want to say something. I'm sorry. This is on my heart. I feel like really when we talk about hoes in that relationship and that little love square triangle, whatever of the sort, really April get a bad rap, but Fizz is kind of a hoe too.
Well, no.
Historical tea is this is not
Can
the
we be
first one
clear?
of Omarion.
Did I ever say Fizz wasn't a part of the hoe?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Hoes come in different every codes and genders. Ooh, show hit them with that shit,
Period.
Because some of you men's it's hoes too.
It's undeniable, baby.
I ain't talking about just women.
And the same ones.
And the problem
like,
is y'all too gender specific when it come to this. Stop being gender specific.
Sir, that is community dingaling.
Hopefully.
Stop playing.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Well, wait now, no. That ain't community D ain't a hoe.
It can be.
No, community D ain't a hoe.
What is it?
That's a slut. Community D ain't getting paid for that D.
I'm not saying they gotta get paid.
No. Then they ain't a hoe, baby. Hoes get paid. What hoe you ever met that didn't get a check?
If you are with other people in my circle, my community, my network,
you a slut. You a slut.
That's precisely what it is.
So but they getting a check. They hoes. They getting a check. Mona Scott signs they check every 10 seconds. Baby, it's do I need to break it down?
No.
Oh, okay.
I understand that perfectly.
Okay. Hoes get a check. Hoes don't do nothing for free. Hoes get a check. Period.
But some of them do it for money too. They do it for a place to live.
A slut?
They do it for
a slut?
That's a slut.
A slut ain't getting paid.
Oh,
a slut don't get paid.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Oh.
Some of these community dick motherfuckers, they got somebody for everything.
Community dick is a slut.
This one is buying me this.
That's what I told you.
This one is doing this. This one is doing that. They might not have as many on two hands, but they got a
community dick.
It's community enough for me.
Well, no. When you community dick, you're just giving it away for free. It's free. Community D. Yeah, I'm saying it. Ding-a-ling for free.
Yeah, would you like some?
Period. Would you like? They ain't even saying would you like some.
And you was like,
they just coming in there after jumping off one coochie and coming to yours without even washing that thing. Just putting it all in you. Community dick. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. And it's free. I said what I said. I'll say it again before I take it back. Yeah. Period, Pooh. Tell your mama about that. Okay, moving on.
How do you feel about Kanye West?
Let's talk about church news in this last few minutes. Kanye West, I feel that, well, first things first, let's go here. All pastors, apostles now are trying to build personal brands. For some reason, it's not about if I lift Jesus up, I'll draw men to me anymore. It's about if I build my brand, I can make money without working a regular job. Nobody feels the need to have to work a regular job anymore. You think your parishioners is supposed to take care of your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Okay? When your parishioners is out working 9 to 5s, when your parishioners is out here trying to make every end they got meet, but your ass is collecting and you talking about private jets, Cleflo Dollar.
Right. That's crazy, yo.
What's that other one? The master prophet man. What's his man name who was on indictment for buying Gucci and Louis and Prada belts and carrying on? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't recall, but
yeah, but they know who I'm talking about.
Factually.
And he was he was being indicted. That fool was getting interviewed by the judge. I saw the video with my own 2 eyes. It's factual. Because he's sitting up here getting Gucci belts and Louis Vuitton belts and Armani suits.
Money?
First of all, in mansions and sending cars for
how big was his congregation?
First of all, he traveled, so his congregation is wherever he travels.
Wherever.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
And it's really sad. It's really sad because people get away from the word and then like I'll stick to Kanye West for now. I'll say that Kanye, I hope that I feel like mostly I'm gonna say this. Let me say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let you say what you're gonna say to what I gotta say. I feel like honestly, mostly this is like a stunt. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Kanye been really going through some things. He really been going through some things, okay? And I don't know what's going on at home, sir, but you need some healing. And I hope that you're actually going to get some in your quest for God. However, it's apparent to me in the fact that you, from the start, have been making this for profit. You know what I mean? You had concerts pretty much. Mixing regular music with gospel, which is not a new thing. People have been doing it for years, but essentially making house music out of gospel and then selling it to people, essentially white folks, along with socks and hats. Like, nigga, what? And that's how you're finding God. That's along your quest. And I get what you're saying about people now that want to build a brand.
But he ain't doing nothing but what all other pastors in the country
exactly. He's following suit with what everybody else is doing, but at the same time, is that the way? And are you really getting what you're seeking, or are you getting something else? Is all I'm saying.
First of all, let's be clear. Kanye, y'all know Kanye got problems, right? Let me help y'all. Anytime you paint yourself like the 10th poor man from the Wizard of Oz, all you need is a heart. What he needed, a heart or feelings?
What, 808s and heartbreak? Him wanted a heart.
He wanted a heart, or was the lion the one that wanted a heart?
No,
the lion wanted courage. He wanted a heart. Yes, he did.
Kanye needs some more courage.
Kanye!
He needs the right courage.
Excuse me.
No,
Kanye, hold up. Kanye, the 10th poor man. Let's be clear. That brother painted himself a few weeks ago like the 10th poor man. Anytime you paint yourself like that, you got real life problems. See, what y'all fail to realize is that brother got real life problems. And do I believe he trying to find Jesus? He trying to find whatever can help him not paint himself like the 10th poor man. And if Jesus is the one that's gonna knock at the door, gonna knock at the door, okay, when he come calling, so be it. Go ahead, Jesus. I appreciate you for knocking at the door. And he answered. I'm just saying.
That's it.
Jesus answer. Because he going on tour with Joel Osteen at the Yankee Stadium.
I mean, like,
at the Yankee Stadium. Get that check. Get that check. Because all the rest of them getting them checks from them. Okay.
But that's
okay.
just, I just feel like it's just so dangerous
He need a-
because it's just
Yes,
dangerous.
Shantram,
No,
yes.
this some real shit I'm finna say, for real, for real. It's
Yes,
dangerous when the
Shantram,
wrong
yes.
person get the platform to preach.
He
Because
ain't preaching to y'all
because
people.
the people who don't take the time to read the word for themselves or don't take the time to get the knowledge themselves will listen to whatever you say and go repeat it and
Yeah.
go live it. You
Yeah.
feel me? And I'm sorry, but these new age kids, y'all a little bit bitch made. I'm gonna need y'all to like, come on now. Where is your sense of solidarity? Where is your sense of I can think for myself? Where is your sense of that don't even sound right? I don't know
Hey,
about that
Rochelle.
one. This picture is not adding up. Like I see what you okay, no. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like if it's not genuine, that can be dangerous.
I'm just gonna say this. People study to show that self-approval. Period. Stop worrying about what your pastor then hooped on last Sunday talking like it's the gospel. If it ain't in that word, it ain't the gospel. Period. The point and a blank. I had a lady tell me the other day at work something her pastor said like it was Bible. I said, ma'am, if you can prove that in the word to me, like right now. She was like, well, I don't have my Bible with me. I said, ma'am, they have apps. I got an app right now. What book you say that's in? We went to the book. I read it to her. She said, wait a minute, it don't say that. I said, ma'am, do your pastor even know how to read? Come to find out, the pastor, she found out, is illiterate. He can't even read. Y'all sitting up here walking with folk who can't even read the word for themselves, who then hooped it to you, and now you think that's the gospel because he your pastor said. Fool! That your pastor revelation be what his revelation gonna be. But stop drinking the Kool-Aid and dying. Period. I said what I said. I said what I said. They do follow what sounds good. Hey Trey, when are you and Joy gonna do another collaboration? I so miss y'all. That's on Joy, Rochelle. So yes, and that's how that's gonna do. But anyway, also in church news, hold up. That man, I'm celebrating. I refuse to be sad. That man lived to be 94 years old. He lived the promise and plus 20-something years. Okay. Okay. Clay Evans in Chicago, baby, right here in our city. He passed and left a legacy. But you know, I'm gonna say this. You know, it was back in the day where they asked for an offering and you didn't give an offering, they would try to block you by the door, allegedly to protect myself. There's a few people that went through that now. When Clay Evans, them folk, about 4 people, old folks told me these stories, 60s, 70s, 80s told me these stories, you know, about how they get blocked and couldn't leave the church until they gave that offering, honey. They didn't play back in the day. You was gonna give it by any means necessary, Pooh. I'd have beat the hell out that deacon and whipped the church. Don't play with me.
Excuse me, sir.
Period. Period, Pooh. So I am celebrating that. That's an accomplishment. And also in business news, Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Let me tell y'all something.
It's crack.
Not only is it crack, but it is the best social media phenomenon ever. Let me tell y'all something. How y'all share Popeye's chicken business? If y'all don't share that Jim Enterprises and all my people tag, start putting businesses.
Exactly.
Start putting black businesses in the comment section right now. If y'all don't follow these people and share them like y'all did Popeye's chicken sandwiches, I know something wrong with y'all.
And the crazy thing is, now this is universal, but especially for black people, especially for black Facebook and black
Twitter. Did. Rochelle said, yeah, they did lock the door on people.
Word of mouth will really like take a business from zero to everything.
Period.
You feel me?
That's the best
advertising. They really can. And they
speaking
and
of that,
Popeyes are smart because they put.
Speaking of that, share this post. Y'all are our window to the world. We broadcasting right now on Jim Star TV and at Jim Enterprise. Go ahead, boo.
Okay, so Popeyes, I think their initial marketing, they had put a black woman on the cover and had her doing the commercials, and
It's
she
crack, boo.
was behind the recipe. So everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this black woman doing chicken. They're chicken from Popeyes." Woo woo woo.
Everybody
Okay,
knows she was an actor. Stop bull stuff.
I'm just saying, whatever. That's what they had said. That's what they always did. Then the second commercial, it was no. I don't think she was nowhere up in that thing.
Well, let's be clear. Let's be clear. She wasn't needed. Social media,
it had done
y'all made that sucker.
It did what it needed to do.
$1. If y'all not making that Gym Enterprises that type of money into 2020, we gonna fight. Speaking of that, hand me that shirt right there. In 2020, 420 apparel, you get it from that Gym Apparel. And That Gym Enterprises presents That Gym Apparel, where you can get your 420 apparel because it will be legal right here in Chicago for you to get your pain medicine and call it recreational. Right. Call it recreational. Right. Your mental medicine and call it recreational. Yeah. So all you gotta do is cash app with a cash sign That Gym ENT, baby. That Gym $20 or $35. 2 for $35, 1 for $20. All right. Look.
Do we have any more business? Oh wait, Popeyes. Wait. Okay, so wait, that stuff was so good. Allegedly, I mean, it was hit or miss. It was hit or miss. I've had it and it was bad.
But why is it alleged?
Again. And then I've also had it where it was just like, I could go without this. But these mofos been fighting over this chicken.
Oh baby, they've
been killing over this.
They've been ready to bust a head open to the white meat. Even white folks.
Where was that in Maryland? I think in Maryland.
Did you see that white man say, "Don't get effed up"? Ow. You up in this drive-through, drag dude up out the car and beat the hell out of him.
From the hood niggas to the rednecks, I'm trying to tell y'all folks, them chicken sandwiches was a hit.
That is Kgold with the period.
Kgold, period.
So basically, let's do a wrap up because for those who just tuning in. So we hit on Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? How it impacted community. What's his saying?
The marathon continues.
Forward moving to me, but the marathon continues. How it hit the community. We also talk about beautiful Diane Carroll. She passed this year, 84, until the day she died, baby. Also, John Witherspoon Pops passed. Wait a minute. On a love, go bang, 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 your love. Hey, go bang, 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 your love. You got to coordinate. That's what I'm doing tonight, coordinate. Anyway, Felicity HOFFMAN and Lori Loughlin. Yeah, whatever. They end up getting a little time for their college situation. And I thought they got the dumbass award, but the joke was on me because they only got, what, 2-3 months?
Well, no. Felicity got 2 weeks because she pled guilty. And the others facing 45 years. Some of them facing an assortment of years because they got other charges on them because they're not pleading guilty. So we'll see. They'll probably only get 6 months.
Yeah, that white ass ain't going to get number 6 months. Moving on. The royal baby, the Duchess of Sussex, my princess. It's a black woman over there, y'all. Period.
That's the Duchess.
I don't care. She's a princess, damn it. She's a princess, damn it. I said what I said.
Tell them folks over there stop messing with her. Listen, when it's hot, don't make her wear them stockings. Don't nobody want to do that. Their clothes is hot. She don't have to wear a hat every time. She can show a little shoulder. Listen, it's the modern day. Leave that black woman alone. Her and her fabulously beautiful mother with the locks. Okay, bye. Next.
Moving on. Wendy Williams not want to talk about her damn divorce. Like, ma'am, you sit on a purple chair talking about people all the time. I love you, Wendy. I still mad that you did the Whitney Houston biopic and didn't talk really about Whitney. You was all in her relationship business. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? She won't want nobody talking about her business, ma'am. Your business is public knowledge. So guess what? We're going to talk about it. Because why? Because you talk about everybody else.
You talking about that interview she did with Robin?
I don't know what the hell. All I'm gonna say, oh, she did the interview with the don't get me started. And speaking of that,
Why
moving
she
on.
spill all that woman tea after she did like that?
Cuban
Next.
Gooden Jr., the one who checked the other box, allegedly, because I don't think that brother identifies black. I said what I said. But now that he's grabbing booties and titties, allegedly, to protect myself, now he want to check the black box. Because they put that fool in handcuffs.
It's something off about him.
Something ain't right with that baby. Something ain't right with him. Something ain't right with him.
And I don't mean this in a joking way.
Something ain't right with him.
He might be calibrated or something. I don't know.
What about Mother Cicely Tyson? She just had a birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Brother said Mother Cicely.
I love her. She's beautiful.
Have y'all seen the Harriet Tubman movie? Hell no, and I won't watch it.
No.
I won't watch it.
I don't know about
I won't watch it. Let me tell you why. First of all, you're going to make the antagonist a black man coming after her. First of all, in that day, black men was not coming after you like that as a goddamn bounty hunter. Come on now. And then you gonna fake and make her a friend up. Ain't nobody where in the history books talk about this woman having this friend. So no, I don't know.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm with all of that. Only because anyone who says, "Oh, we were considering Julia Roberts for the role of Harriet Tubman," because it doesn't matter. It happened so long ago. It doesn't matter. People aren't going to be paying attention to that. Then it's going to be some foundational flaws in that film. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a little uneasy to watch it. I probably will watch it.
I'm reporting somebody, y'all, on Jim Spot TV because they trying me right now. Don't do it. I would listen. Let me tell you something. I am one you don't want to come for in the 2020. I will cuss your ass out. I ain't playing.
Wow, y'all nasty, huh?
Yeah, talking about, yeah, I will cuss you out.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
Period. I will cuss your ass clean cold out. I don't have no problem cussing you out either. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? It ain't allegedly. It is what it is.
That's factual.
I ain't got no time for it. None.
I keep a weapon on deck. Just so
none. None.
Just so you know.
None.
This is my Craigslist, sir. It's not Pornhub. Take it elsewhere.
Period.
Anyhow, on with our recap. We talked about Juice WRLD passing away. Now, I don't know if that was due to drug dependency or if he was scared. I'm guessing because he was scared and he was, trying to just end it. But either way, it's a sad situation. It's really, sad. I feel like he should have made it to the other side of that. I don't think he should have taken his life. I think that's sad. And a lot of people spoke out about that. Even what's his name, Vic Mensa, local Chicago rapper, actually. He said that he's gonna amend all of his lyrics to take out anything that glorifies drugs. He's taking this very seriously. A few rappers are.
That's good.
They're taking it very seriously
because after Juice WRLD, we did talk about him. It is Juice WRLD, right? And not something special. Okay. Juice WRLD swallowed all them pills because he like Freedom Orange and not Prison Orange. Hey, boo, hey, yada. Let's be clear, okay? What we not. Hey, Lopez 737, boo. Let's be clear. What we not gonna ever do is swallow a bunch of narcotics. Somebody gotta live to tell the damn story. Period.
And I'm gonna tell my story right.
Somebody gotta live to tell the story.
Who can tell your story better than you? You just left a bunch of other people to speculate and gossip about your life.
Period. Also, we talked about. Did I talk about Cuban Gooden Jr.?
Cuba Wilding.
Oh, okay.
Now touching all them titties.
Yeah, he got 12 allegations against him for touching booty and titties.
He's about a tiptoe away from Tom Cruise.
And titties. Titty.
Tom Cruise on the couch. I'm just saying.
Child, he jumped on it. But anyway, I need to be out of it.
Kevin Hart. Did we recap Kevin Hart?
Yeah, let's recap Kevin Hart. You go for it.
Even though we did that kind of recently, but basically, in short, Kevin Hart, we all know he cheated on his new wife, and so when his documentary came out in the past week on Netflix, the gossip sites were talking about how his wife said she found out about him cheating in an Instagram DM. So Kevin decided to call out Hollywood Unlocked. He was mad because that's what they talked about in their headline instead of the other things in the documentary. Which Jason Lee responded like, I'm not for the bull because everybody talked about that in their headline because it's juicy. Fuck you, man. You only come for black bloggers. Why don't you come for everybody else the same way? Is because you feel like you could punk us, but we are not to be punked. What are you saying? And so Jason Lee was like, well, whatever you're saying, it's not personal. I got to make a living. And that's what it is. Period. Then he DM'd Kevin's wife, Aniko, and was like, listen, it's not personal. I would even like to extend the olive branch, invite you to the show, boo. Let's just clear the air. She said, no thanks. But then she turned around and screenshotted the messages and accidentally sent it back to Jason Lee and called him a bitch and a clown. Yeah. So she really embarrassed the hell out of herself. Like, period. A few times. In a few ways. Because they had exchanged words and it was messy. Messy.
Also, we talked about Todd and Julie Chrisley facing tax problems and how their daughter snitched. I would kick your, don't eat my food. Allegedly. Cook a sweet potato pie that up. Don't you do it. Tell on your mama. You dummy. You dummy.
What would y'all do if y'all kids snitched on y'all? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Hey, Coco. Janelle. Anywho, also, we talked about Juliana, who came out to her husband.
Juliana, huh?
That came out to her husband like, hey, boo, hey, this is what it is. And it's what it ain't. And he was like, at first he was like, you lost your dang man. Then he was like, hey, let's explore.
Let's explore.
And we realized Miss Trey, that Jim husband say, no, don't play with me with the
Now listen, I don't know if they exploring together or separately. He just said he gonna be exploring his sexuality and intimacy and
okay, Ataji, boo.
That's what I think he mean, you know, with her and maybe somebody else. Maybe he mean on his own.
He talking about with his
maybe
wife.
they gonna open it up.
He talking about with his wife.
I mean, I
don't you be a fool, baby. He about to have all types of menage. Well, moving on. Also, we talked about church news. Reverend Clay Evans. It's a celebration though, because he was 94. He lived the Promise Plus. But there's a lot of folks who said back in the day, the deacons and deaconesses will lock the door if you didn't give an offering. Offering. Then Kanye West praying himself like the Tin Man. Him and Joel Osteen is about to do a whole concert at the Yankee Stadium. So you know them tickets is about to be up your butt.
Facts.
And then business news. Popeyes Chicken Baby did the damn thing with them sandwiches. Word of mouth was an awesome thing. And if y'all not pushing black businesses in your social media like that, we're gonna have a problem. Speaking of that, hand me that shirt.
Black businesses, the crayon
hand me that
broke
shirt.
$1 million again.
Oh, bless their heart. Hand me that shirt.
You are
here we go.
Message.
Period. Get your 420 apparel, because Chicago is making your recreational medical recreation.
Hit us up, cash sign that Jim ENT. That is
$20 for one, 2 for $35. All right. Hey, check this out. Sapphire, a web series, a dramedy, is coming to you March 2020. Tickets will be available sometime in February for sale for our premiere party, written by myself, Miss Trey, that Jim, and
Kgold.
Period. We have wrote that thing, produced by our very own Vice President of Dead Jim Enterprises, Coco Janelle, Assistant Director of the film and also of business, Miss Mahogany, the Misfit. Okay? And also Sapphire played by the fine, awesome Diamond Status. Yes, Mr. Diamond Status, aka Anthony Evans. He's gonna be Sapphire. Y'all don't want to miss this dramedy. It's about to be off the chain. Filmed by one of the best cinematographers in Chicago, Church himself. Church, tabernacle to you. Period. Y'all be looking forward to that.
Super dope.
It's gonna be it's gonna be premiered right here on both platforms, Gym Spot TV and That Gym Enterprises on Facebook. So y'all tune in. I'm telling
Working
you.
with a lot of young, talented black people.
Oh my
Theme song
God.
done by my homegirl, Jashay.
Period.
Jashay signature.
Sapphire's Way,
Shout
our
out to
theme
you.
song. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be looking
It's
forward
dope,
to that.
super
It's
dope.
gonna be some awesome things. That's a word. Looking for the next poet. Don't you know it? It's gonna be some awesome things coming. A podcast, bringing back Diamond Cup, but podcast way with Mahogany, the Misfit as the co-host, and Kgold as the supporting co-host. Y'all do not want to miss this. That Gym Enterprises is coming to you with apparel, with fitness wear. The That Gym hair will be launched officially. Officially.
Like
Okay?
officially.
Like officially. Y'all don't want to miss all the things that are coming up in 2020. Y'all can catch us here next Tuesday on Gym Spot TV on YouTube or That Gym Enterprises on Facebook. And we will be live giving you the tea, honey. Giving you the tea.
The tea. And I can't wait for all of it. Like, and y'all know we be giving you, serving you hair, serving you looks anyway. All the time. Like,
the tea. And also follow us on Twitter at Sapphire, Saffire series on Twitter. See, she always doing our producer job. Period. And also you can visit the website for any upcoming things at www.misstray, that's MSTRA dash thatgym.com. Period. All right.
Period.
Anybody want period? That's it. Why they gotta go so be it? Period means so be it. Nothing else. Y'all only need us in the 2020. Us. Us's. And that's all my people. Ice and diamonds, all our people. You know what I'm saying? All our people. All our people. Period. So right now in this here, we want to do our business segment where we would like for you to shout your business out in the comment section real quick so we can shout you out on the show. Good night, Joy. Don't forget to check out Ice Some Diamonds Customs, ID Minks, lashes, all that good stuff. Yes. Don't forget to check out That Gym Enterprises presents to you, That Gym Publishing, Coco Janelle. Also That Gym Enterprises presented That Gym Apparel, Diamond Status in here. Anybody else would like to shout your business out or anything like that? We will. Just put your diamonds up and tell us your business. Tell us your business. All right. Well, keep in mind, send your people our way so that we can most definitely shout their business out next Tuesday. We will be here right here with Diamond Talk with myself, Miss Trey, That Gym, and Kgold with the period. Right here on Gym Spot TV or That Gym Enterprises, baby.